coming back, we're looking at this loan again. All right, here's our $425,000 loan. We put down five, so the down payment is 21,250. We're borrowing 403,000 at a 4.15% rate for 30 years. Okay, our monthly payment is $1,962 a month for 360 months. So we are paying a total of, in this case, $302,000 in interest. Okay, we run this through the life of the loan. We figured out how much the property we have at the end of the first payment. Of course, we have the original down payment plus the amount of the principal payment that we have here. Okay, so we own that 5%. Okay, working our way down through the life of the loan. Okay, we see we're owning more and more. At the end, we're going to own the whole thing. Here's our total interest payment over the life of the loan. Here's our uh, total. I'm sorry. Here's our total interest payment. Here's our total payment. Okay, and that should rhyme with everything that we had over here. Okay. So here was the 302,000 in interest. All right, and there was the 403,000 that we borrowed. All right, now we're going to presume a couple things here. All right, we're going to say to you, what happens if I decide I can pay more than this $1,962 a month? Let's just say I'm going to pay an extra $300 a month. So I'm going to pay 2262. Let's just in this fourth month right here, in this 24th month, I'm going to pay an extra $300 a month. So I'm going to pay 2262.64. Okay. So let me just put that in, presuming that. Now look what happened. Okay. Look at this amount of the principal payment that was applied. Okay. We still have the interest payment pretty consistent here at 1,300. This principal payment was running around 600, but now with the extra 300, we find that that extra 300 went right to, okay, right to the principal payment. All right, right to the principal payment. So let's presume that we want to do that, pay an extra $200 for I don't know, just say you want to pay it for 10 years. So we'll run this down another 120, bring this down to 144 and see what happens. Okay. So we're going to keep this running down. All right. Just keep that uh, running down to, I guess that's about right. Right. Okay. So we made an additional $200 payment every month. Okay. The additional payment of $200 went right to the principal. Now we did that for 10 years, so we should be able to pay that principal off a little quicker. And let's see, in fact, how much quicker we did that. Okay, when we start seeing our numbers go negative, we know we're beyond where we need to be. So we're here, okay, we're dipping into the negative right here at 317, all right, which means, actually, I'm probably going to terminate that at 316, which means everything below 316 is, the loan is done. Okay. The loan is all but done at that stage. Okay. So really those payments, okay, in all these months are going to be wiped out. Okay. Are going to be wiped out, all the way wiped out down to here. Okay. Which is going to show, we're going to delete those. Okay. Which is going to show the following. Look at the amount of interest now I paid. 251,000. 251,000, okay, as opposed to this 302,000. So I've effectively saved myself some over $50,000, okay, $51,000. I saved myself in interest over the loan. In addition to which, I paid it off in 306, 315, 45 payments, uh, almost 4 years short. I paid it off almost 4 years ahead of time. Okay. And I saved myself $50,000. So that's the impact uh, of adding additional money uh, to your spreadsheet. Okay. I mean, if I wanted to, I could keep this. Let me keep that 2,200 going for the life of the loan and see if I can, how much sooner I can pay that off. So I'm just going to keep that running down. I already was down to 315 payments. I think I'm gonna run this down to about 275 and see if that does it, because that might just pay me off at that point. All right, let's see where we're at. All right, okay, not quite, but we're getting there. All right, we're getting there. We're going to keep that rolling that payment every. Let's run it down to about here. We should be paid off about here. Okay, yeah, you see we're going negative right up here. Okay, so so basically I'm going to terminate the loan at this point at the 286th month. Okay, so that means I'm just going to wipe all this out because it's no longer applied. No longer applied. That's all deleted. All right, because my loan has already been paid off. Okay, so now I'm at 286 payments, 286. So what's that? 20, I don't know, 24 years maybe. Okay, and um, and now I've paid 236,000. So I've reduced my interest amount by 236, 60, 64, $66,000 in interest I paid. I saved uh, in, okay, making that additional $300 a month payment, okay, beginning at that the end of that, what was that, the fifth year, I think we began that additional payment. Okay. Um, so rather after the second year we did. Yeah. After the second year. So after the second year, I paid an additional $300 a month, and I wiped out the payment in less time in what was 286 payments. Okay. And I saved myself nearly $64,000. So that's pretty much how an amortization table works if you want to pay over and above what your monthly payment is scheduled to be. Okay, and some loans will give you a penalty for doing that, but for that is for overpaying. We're not going to hold it against you. So some other loans will encourage you. That's called a prepayment. Some have what's called a prepayment penalty. This mortgage is going to presume you don't have such. Okay, so that'll help you answer one of the questions in the subsequent exercise. Now we're going to have in another exercise take a look at another situation with our loan. Okay.